Welcome everyone to the CDSC Soaring Spring 2021 Finals. We have 9 pilots today who have been flying with us all season long, and it accumulates today in the final event as they enter the YDSC arena, and one will leave with a badge.
Well, technically 2 will,
technically,
right?
Technically 2 will leave with a badge, that's correct, yeah.
We have a champion badge and a reserve champion badge, but yes, we are back as we've been all day long at YDSC Arena. Now, of course, in real life, we're at Ready, Tech, Go at the Mall of America, but virtually, we are at YDSC Arena, our own full-size, professional-grade basketball arena that we use for drone racing, and that's where all of today's Sim Championships weekend events are taking place. We have had 3 of them already today. We started at 10 a.m. with the Kid Legends, the elementary school pilots, and it was Flyboy 2009 from Metropolis, Illinois, finishing first. Jedi Wolf from Minneapolis finishing second in that Kid Legends race. A bunch of pilots from New York and New Jersey were flying as well. It was awesome. Then we went into the Ovaltine, a special double-decker Ovaltine, and it was Jay Dubes from Kansas City, Missouri, winning that one, with Galaxy from Huntsville, Alabama, taking second. So pilots from all over the place have been doing extraordinarily well today so far in Sim Championships weekend. Then we went into the trail mix with extra chocolate, because it was a crazy trail mix with an extra long snake. And who emerged but Orbit from Holy Angels. Winning that one, with Full Throttle from Wyzetta taking second. So a couple of Minnesota pilots doing well in the trail mix event. Now we come to one of my favorite groups in all of the races that we do, the college pilots. Always good to talk to, always fun to watch fly. They are here. There are 9 of them, actually. 9 college students, including high school seniors taking college classes, by the way, but We call them college students as well. And they are going to race in the big arena, the YDSC Arena. YDSC Arena needs a nickname, kind of like, like the barn for the University of Minnesota basketball arena. Or
Yeah.
somebody can come up with a good nickname for YDSC Arena because it looks really cool. It's got all the great markings on it. Oh, we got a lot of people coming in. Well, hello. Let's see if anybody can talk to the fans that are assembling. We are here at Sim Championships Weekend at Ready to Go at the Mall of America. If you're at Ready to Go, you're about to see a college drone race held in the simulator. So I see you staring at our actual drone race course, but if you look up at the big screen, you're going to see a simulator race. You're welcome to hang out and watch as we meet our 9 collegiate pilots. And we are going to divide them into several groups and explain the format here shortly. But let's take a look at who we have flying. All right, so 3 groups of 3 it looks like. Let's start with the first group. Starting left to right. In a really cool picture taken during the Drone Racing League's visit to Minnesota. Gosh, was that 2 summers ago now? I think it was. Time flies. He is a junior at the University of Minnesota. He's been flying with us since he was a teenager, since he was the teen sensation. Now he is on the latter half of his college career, if you can believe that. Taking all kinds of tough classes, doing extraordinarily well. One of our favorite pilots. This is Nautilus FPV. Nautilus, welcome to the CDSC Sim Championships on Championships Weekend.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Now, what do you think of this course so far that you guys are about to fly?
It's more wide open than I thought it would be. I guess based on what I've previously seen from CDSC courses, they've been all pretty technically oriented, so very tight spaces. This one involves a little bit more open air, so that's definitely different from what I've previously seen.
Okay. Well, we're definitely spacing things out as we get into the big arena. So I am excited to see how you do representing the University of Minnesota. That is Nautilus FPV. Next to him, a pilot from the University of North Dakota, originally from South Dakota, where I believe he's been spending most of the spring studying education, doing some student teaching back home in South Dakota. And we are glad to have him here. He's been pretty busy, hasn't been able to fly a whole lot during the season, but he did win one of our College Fridays, and that's how he got the automatic berth here on Championships Weekend. This is T-Mad. How you doing, T-Mad?
Good.
Have you had a chance to practice the course?
Yep, I flew at least 100 laps in the past few days.
Wow, all right. Putting in work. Well, I'm excited to have you flying with us again. I know you've had a busy spring, probably a pretty unusual spring to be student teaching, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Pretty busy. All right, well, glad you can let off some steam with us here today. And those 2 pilots will be facing a 3rd pilot in this first group. She is the leader of the Tiny Turbines team in the YDSC, but she is taking college classes and she is ready for college next year full-time. She is always smooth, she is always fun to watch, and she has one of the coolest profile pictures of her own, and she designs awesome ones for others as well. This is Shy Dragon FPV. Shy, welcome to Championships Weekend. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I know you've been pretty busy with a bunch of things, but I'm glad you have time for this race. And are you a fan of this course? And you can be honest. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, I actually do like this one. I managed to fly the YDSC one a few times, and it was not as awesome as this one, I might say. I like the moving gates.
Yes, there are some moving gates we're about to see, and the YDSC course, which of course is coming up next after this race in the evening final. That one's got a couple extra things that are keeping the pilots busy, that's for sure. Well, I like how this one opens up the whole building, not just the court area and the arena, the main arena area, but the whole thing. So that's our first group. We're about to see them fly. And how many times are they going to go? Remind me, guys.
For these first 3 groups, they're going to do 3 heats or 3 games or heats each, and then the winners of each of those 3 heats or each of those 3 matches. Let's see if I can explain this.
The winners of each go to the final.
Yeah,
right?
yep. And then the third places are going to face off against each other in a chase the ace. If they win in that chase the ace, they'll get moved up to the second place finishers, and so then we'll move up to groups of 4, and then the winner of that in a chase the ace will move up to the finals. So there's still a route back.
Even if you're third, you can
yep.
come all the way back. Okay,
Yep.
so 3 times, and then we're going to count the points. The winner is automatically in the final, and then we deal with second and third after that. Okay,
Yes.
makes sense. All right, well, do you need me to do this? How long? Which machine? Okay. Doing a little work here at Ready, Tech, Go as we go. How long? Just gonna give them a little extra. And they should be up, yep. Okay, so now I got my mouse back. We've met the first group. There are 6 more pilots to meet, so don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. College drone racing in the simulator in the big YDSC arena. Let's see. Are they ready to go, Sour? I gotta. I said have 18 minutes. Okay.
All right, so we are underway. Nautilus right now with about a couple gate lead over T-Mad, but it's close between these 2. Sorry for the camera work. Marty's working on a couple different things. So interesting elements on this course. Some fan favorites, some pilot favorites, and then some most hated course elements. But I think this one quite isn't as gruesome as the next one we'll see. Yeah, these moving gates are super fun. All right, Marty, I'm going to have to switch. Can you click on here? Yeah. There you go. And 5 will track him up the stairs.
All right.
There you go.
T-Mad's taking the lead here. Okay, Nautilus had the lead for a while. Now we'll go
And 6 will take him upstairs.
on top of the Jumbotron. Check it out, everybody. Oh, it's a special platform. And T-Mad gets it by 2 seconds over Nautilus. Here comes Shy Dragon. Restart the computer. Here comes Shy Dragon onto the platform. Look at this, going all the way up into the rafters. And she finishes strong. Okay, so T-Mad comes away with the winner's points. Look, that's where we are, by the way. It's up on this platform, finishing right into the YDSC. We're going to get some FPV finish because you're going to see that YDSC logo at the end. Nice design by Sour Power. Okay, so they're going to go 2 more times. Sorry for the distraction there, everybody. Starting up in the back row. Once it's back on, Jason, let me know. All right, Nautilus getting down there first. Grabbing a lead. Let's go on board with T-Mad as he chases Nautilus. This is UND chasing the University of Minnesota. Classic rivalry. I got it. All right, now it's working. Now it's working. These 2 are working. Okay, Nautilus has the lead, and he goes right into the YDSC logo. Let's see what the time was there. Oh my goodness. 100 milliseconds was all it was for Nautilus to edge out TMAD right there. So they have split these first two. Now we're watching Shy Dragon going through the wagon wheel. And the moving gates into the promenade area. What do you call that in a stadium? The concourse. And now out to the platform. Gosh, this is a cool trip around this building. And right into the logo goes Shy Dragon. Okay, so Shy Dragon taking third these first two heats, but it's Nautilus and TMAD trading places in first. Let's see those finishes again. Wow. Let's see. Nautilus, you had the lead the whole time, I believe. Could you feel TMAD right on your heels?
Yeah, totally. I mean, so much to the point that I had to take my earbuds out because I had to be totally focused. I think TMAD and I are a pretty good match right now in terms of speed. It definitely seems like we're quite close.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys were, way less than a second apart there, just 100 milliseconds. So really fun to watch. I'm going to try to focus now that we've got our esports players up and running. So many distractions already to go, but oh, look at this. Let's not miss the big, awesome CDSC display that we've got. Sour was using building blocks. All right, third and final scoring heat for this first group. TMAD Nautilus, one of them is going to be automatically in the final. I presume. We'll see what happens, though. Anything can happen. Nautilus with the early lead. We are on board with TMAD. Look at this triple tunnel. Super fun. TMAD now your leader, actually. Something happened with Nautilus that sent him back into this bonbon section. I call it bonbons. It looks like a row of bonbons to me. Shades of the Elite Drone Sports Championships course that we saw back in January.
This is a heater. Now they split them, and since there's no elimination at this point, tie break will go to motocross for this particular match. So right now between TMAD and Nautilus.
Well, the winner of this one will have it, right?
Well, they will go into the finals. Yep. So it looks like TMAD going to go ahead and get that ticket to the finals. Nautilus will be fighting his way back in the matches of twos a little bit later.
Nautilus was only 4 seconds back that time, but he will have to work his way back in the twos. As we watch Shy Dragon. Congratulations, TMAD. You are in the final. Hard fought win in that first group. This is really going to be good today. Such a cool course. And Shy Dragon.
Thanks for that.
Still alive. Yes, they're perfect.
It's a good framing of the picture right there.
I was going to try to get a picture. Okay, so Shy Dragon finishes third, but that's okay. The third place pilots are coming back in just a little bit once we get out of group play. So hang tight, Shy Dragon. Hang tight, Nautilus. TMAD, you can just chill and get ready for the final. You are first in. All right, we got some fans watching. It's Happy, younger brother of one of our other pilots, coming up, and that pilot is about to go here. Aha, and I've got my note. I'm so excited. All right, let's meet these pilots.
Your note?
Match number 2.
What note are you talking about?
You'll see in just a second. Okay, so now, group number 2, 3 pilots ready to go just like we saw, 3 consecutive heats. We've got from the University of Minnesota Duluth, a freshman doing the human flag move. It just looks epic. Wherever he is, however he's doing that, it looks dangerous and awesome all at once. And that's how I would describe this pilot. One of the greatest pilots we've had in the YDSC, now in the CDSC. It's high voltage. High voltage, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I got my second vaccine yesterday. Feeling it today, but we're pushing through.
You are feeling it today. I got to tell you something myself. Look at this. I just got this. I just got my second shot moments ago, actually. So I'm still freshly
Not my shot. I like it.
freshly poked, so I'm okay. But pretty impressive that you're here racing with us today. Let's see how you do. You're a young man. You can do human flags. I'm sure you're going to be okay. All right, so High Voltage back racing with us on Sim Championships weekend. You know, it was a year ago today that we were racing on Fox Sports North. Can you believe It's been a whole year? Yeah. So
It was like just yesterday.
he was a senior at St. Louis Park back then. Now he's a freshman at UMD. School year's over. Got that behind him. Time to race. And a classmate of yours from UMD is in this group with you. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to see how that goes. Riding a flyboard. Did you hear that, Poster Duck?
Yeah, you got it. Took the whole season, but you got it.
That's my note. I got it here and I left it here. Riding a flyboard in his picture.
That's what you were talking about.
Freshman from University of Minnesota Duluth and other schools where he's got finals all over the place as far as I know. Are you still taking finals?
No, just finished 2 days ago.
Congratulations. Okay, this is
Thanks.
Poster Duck. He of the flyboard and of the drone racing skills. You got 2 UMD pilots, and then about as far from UMD as you can get. Maybe not, I mean, you could get farther, but this is pretty far. From the UK, young man who's holding a drone in his picture. It's late night where he is. We're glad that he stayed up. He was watching some Bad Batch, and he's ready to fly with us right now. This is Draken FPV from Hampton.
Get it right.
Hampton.
Southampton.
Southampton. Hampshire College.
Southampton University in Hampshire.
I guess I got to
Close
take
enough.
notes about you, yes. It took all I could do to just remember the flyboard, and I totally botched up your college and your town. Well, welcome, Draken. How was Bad Batch?
It's pretty good. Gonna have to do some deconstruction on it afterwards, but had to stop watching to come join this because you're all pestering me about it.
Yes, we were. Well, I appreciate you being here. All right, well, you got an interesting group of UMD Bulldogs to fly against here, so this will be interesting. High Voltage, Poster Duck, and Draken about to go like we saw that first group go, 3 in a row on the CDSC track. I like how quickly we can switch up the tracks at YDSC Arena, by the way. It's unique to our organization. Oh, Voltage just absolutely dive bombing. Takes the early lead. Poster Duck chasing. Draken's right there too as they go through those double stackers. Oh, so much speed. On board with Voltage as he's chasing Poster Duck, and he just overtakes him in the bonbons. All kinds of back and forth and through the circles and then back and forth again. All right, High Voltage and Poster Duck are definitely pushing the pace here. They know only one pilot. Oh my gosh, did he get through those moving gates? Didn't even look like he went through them. Daring by High Voltage. Here he comes, look at that. CDSC stackers and YDSC logo. High Voltage gets it.
Just
Here
chilling.
comes Poster
back here,
Duck.
it's fine.
Draken in the bonbons. He's getting ready to see what's up there on the top.
Hey, Draken, you're acro, right?
Yep. Yep.
Racing in
I've
acro mode.
Brave soul.
oh, yep. That's what happens when you fly an acro. But yeah, I've practiced this track like 10 laps or something because I've got exams coming up, so it's
Oh.
kind of been a bit not of my importance.
I understand.
Yeah. So I'm just potatoing quite hard on this, but you know, it's fun.
It is pretty cool to go back into the concourse area and then out through the air. I just think this is a fun tour. And a strong finish by Draken.
The ending is my favorite part.
All right. All right, Voltage gets the first win. by about 3 seconds over Poster Duck. High Voltage won our practice race, I believe. Did really well in our practice race last Friday. Not yesterday, but a week ago. Heavy dive. That's just a lot of speed coming down. Voltage in first, Draken in second right now. Draken getting the hang of it. Voltage off the court and through the triple tunnels into the cube section, double cubes. And now he's through the bonbons. Poster Duck has moved into second. After a fast start, Draken has settled back a little bit. Oh.
Humble.
Voltage really ripping this course apart, but had a little pause, got out of it. Remember, they are flying in manual mode, so crashes can be problematic, but no crashing there. High Voltage with another win. Poster Duck not far behind, though. And we've got Draken in...
Just chilling.
in the tunnel that goes up and down.
This one pains me.
The up and down tunnel in acro mode.
So I can't look down. I need to change my angle, I think, is probably a good idea here. So I'm going to keep hitting them.
Yeah, it's kind of going on... using
There
the
we
force.
go.
There he is. Cruising up the stairs. I believe Draken is our only overseas pilot on Sim Championships weekend. Quite a distinction. Glad to have you here as he finishes up. Okay, one more for this group. Voltage in the driver's seat. I'm going to get my camera angles down here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Voltage, slow start, but maybe he can recover. We'll see. Puts Poster Duck into the early lead. Voltage chasing. Let's watch.
I wasn't clicked onto the tab.
A little mistake, but he's making up for it. Into the tubes. Oh. But a slight error gives Poster Duck a little breathing room.
It's no props poster.
Voltage
No props.
getting into Poster Duck's ear with some prop talk. And he makes the pass. It worked. Up into
Taste
the concourse
props.
first. Up the stairs, out over the arena. You see the CDSC stackers. Voltage 3 for 3. After a slow start, no worries. Poster Duck was only 2 seconds back, but there goes Draken. Let's see what happens if I go spectate mode here. Up the stairs. Coming out. Nice. All right,
I
good
lowered the
finish.
camera angle.
Camera angle improvement. Okay, well done. Mid-race adjustments. All right, so Voltage is moving on to the finals automatically with 3 straight wins. Poster Duck will be racing in the second place group. And Draken, you're still alive, going against the other thirds. Let's see what this last group brings. We got 3 more pilots. We'll have 3 more places coming out of it, and then we will get into... Oh, I guess I sound echoey.
I think I fixed it.
Okay.
It'll be a small echo. I think it's just because I cranked up the audio in-house.
I'm sorry, I'm just giggling because now I see a much bigger version of Speedy's picture. Was that a serious pose? We shouldn't be making fun, but was that a serious pose? Or was he like posing to be dramatic?
I think it was supposed to be funny.
Well, it is that. It is that. All right, third group of pilots here. We've just heard from him from the University of Minnesota, where he's taking college classes a little bit early, but they are legit. And not one to overly promote his own visage in his picture. He likes to promote his pal, Balake. You may remember Balake, extremely fast pilot in his own right. Not flying today on Sim Championships weekend, but he is represented in Speedy's picture. Speedy, welcome to the collegiate race today. I hear you got a big night coming up.
I do. I've got prom right after this.
Okay. College pilot going to prom. I guess that makes sense. I'm not going to go any further. Where's it going to be? Oh, you don't have to tell me that. Don't tell me that. Forget that. I'll ask you later. Okay. Well, good pre-dance tune-up. Racing drones in the college race. Welcome, Speedy. Congrats on being here. And then
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome. Then we got two pilots who fly real planes, as evidenced in their pictures. One of them likes to fly planes with propellers, old-fashioned planes. The other one likes to use... Is that a jet plane, Rusky? Or is that a propeller plane, too?
Yeah, no, it's just a prop plane.
It is a prop plane. I don't see the props in it. Okay. It doesn't have a nose prop, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
It's
I
just
can't
an
see
Archer
it.
in my profile picture, yeah.
Well, it's cropped. I can't see the front of the plane.
Yeah, let me check.
Jensen's looks like an old-fashioned plane. Is that an old-fashioned plane, Jensen?
Yeah, that's a 1946 Piper Cub.
Wow. Where'd you get a chance to fly that?
It's our school's trainer, one of them, actually.
Kicking it old school.
Oh, yeah.
She still gets up there, though, huh?
Yep, about 200 feet per minute is climb rate. It's a dog. It's terrible.
All right, well, you're hearing his voice from Lake Area Technical College in Watertown, South Dakota. One of our favorite new pilots. This is Jensen. Jensen, we're going to be hanging out a little bit this summer. We got some camps that we're going to come out to South Dakota to help support and try to get the YDSC going out there. We appreciate your interest in doing that, and thank you for being here for the collegiate race. Yeah. Are you excited to fly this course?
Not particularly. I haven't practiced it too much.
All right, well, you can practice during group play. You're allowed to do that. All right, so that's Jensen from South Dakota, Lake Area Technical College in Watertown, to be exact. And then from North Dakota, University of North Dakota in Grand Forks, where he's flying a cool UND plane. Looks a little bit like a newer plane, though. What year is that plane, Rusky?
Yeah, 2012. It's very new. They're very nice to fly.
Looks sharp, yeah. All right,
yeah.
Well, flying real planes, all kinds of pilots flying real planes in this group. We're talking with Rusky at the University of North Dakota, studying unmanned aerial systems in school. That is a thing. We want to tell all of our high school pilots about that. Do you enjoy that major, Rusky?
Yeah, very much. It's great. There's a lot of jobs out there, too. It's not dud major or anything. Great.
Awesome. All right, well, we got North Dakota represented. We got South Dakota represented. We got Minnesota represented. 3 states, they all neighbor each other. Let's see what happens with this group as they go 3 times in... Oh, I gotta get to the right place. There they are. YDSC Arena, site of all our big races. Who gets down there first? It's Speedy Tinkles. He's changed his Hydra name to just Speedy, but we know in Discord he is Speedy Tinkles. A favorite name amongst drone racing's elite. And he is your leader right now. Getting ready for big dance tonight. But he still gets to fly on Sim Champ Saturday. I appreciate that. Into the bonbons. Building a lead. His former high school teammate, High Voltage, is already in the final. Speedy is first into the concourse, followed by Rusky and then Jensen. Wow, watch out, world. Speedy Tinkles gets back into sim racing, and he is crushing. Nice win. Meanwhile, Rusky and Jensen are both in the bonbons. Rusky's out first. Let's take a look at his view through the wagon wheel. And up the stairs. He's got about a 10-gate edge on Jensen. Remember, second place matters because he gets a play in from there. And Rusky gets second, just ahead of Jensen. Okay, so it's Speedy, followed by Rusky and Jensen in that first one. We're getting acquainted with this track. Things could shift. There they are from the back row. Using every inch of this arena is Sour Power, designer of all the courses. You think Sour Power was a little busy this week?
Next week.
Not only was he designing all the courses, he was holding individual qualifying sessions with the pilots that are racing today. He let the college pilots off the hook a little bit, but the other pilots, they had to have their sour time. Oh, that was a cool cut I just made. Wow. Thanks, Speedy. That looked awesome. Speedy tearing up the bonbons. Rusky giving chase, as is Jensen, but look at Speedy going over the hump and up into the concourse. I don't know. I got to check times, but we've seen some really fast times so far. Speedy with a win. 57? Sour, did you see what the other guys were getting? All right, well, I bet we're going to see pretty soon, but I didn't see any mistakes from Speedy on that. Here comes Rusky. Well, Rusky's caught a little bit on that little flaggy thing, but he gets around it. Nice job, Rusky. And here comes Jensen. What a cool flyover that stadium. I wish we could do this at a real stadium someday. Build a platform in the sky that defies physics. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, Jensen comes in strong. All right, Speedy's in the pole position here to emerge out of this as the winner. Let's see if things will shake up here or stay as they've been. I'm going to pick the right angle here. Actually, let's go FPV all the way on with Rusky. Takes a tumble, switch into Speedy, taking those double stackers with enormous pace. Jensen's now in second, trying to keep pace with Speedy. Rusky had that tumble coming in on the entry, trying to catch up, make up for it. Oh. What did we say he got last time? Goodness. We remember what Speedy did as a member of the St. Louis Park Orioles team last year on Fox Sports North in this same arena, taking his team to the second straight state championship, which was all sim last year, and he just got another blazing fast 56. Okay, let me see that. Jensen goes down and Rusky passes him. Well, look at this. They are neck and neck. They are really close to each other. That's what I mean by neck and neck. As they fly out over the arena. Oh, they're right next to each other. What's going to happen here? Rusky gets it by, just a hair. Just a few hundred milliseconds. Not by much. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, it looks like the same finish order 3 times in a row, but not without some drama, especially in that last heat. This is Sim Championships weekend. We are at the 4th race of 5. These are the college students. College students from University of Minnesota Duluth, from the University of Minnesota, from University of North Dakota, from Lake Area Technical College in South Dakota, all the way from the UK, Southampton. Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Shai's going to a cool school next year. I gotta remember the name of that. Shai, where are you going next year?
MCTC.
Are you going to MCTC? All right. Definitely a cool school. Definitely needs a drone team, in my opinion. All right, so now we are into the 3s. Speedy is in the final. High Voltage is in the final. And the first group, I gotta go all the way back. Who got it from the first group? Was it Nautilus? T-Mad. No, T-Mad got it from the first group. Okay. So it's T-Mad from UND, High Voltage from University of Minnesota Duluth, and Speedy from the University of Minnesota are all in the final already. Now we go to the 3rd place finishers from group play. One of these pilots will advance to face off with the 2s in a heat with 4. Okay, so we've got Shy Dragon from MCTC, Draken FPV from Southampton in the UK, MCTC, of course, Minneapolis Community Technical College, right? I think I've got that acronym, got those initials right. Draken FPV from Southampton in the UK, and Jensen from Lake Area Technical College in South Dakota. All right, so they will go 3 times just like we did. Is that how we're doing this? 3 again? Format friends? Yep. Okay.
No, sorry. Chase the Ace. Chase the Ace for these.
A normal Chase the Ace?
A normal Chase the Ace.
All right, we got time. We'll go normal Chase the Ace. Okay, that means we will race these 3 pilots as many times as it takes for one of them to win twice. Who can win it and prove it before anybody else? I'm curious to see what happens here. This should be interesting. Chasing the Ace at YDSC Arena. I'm waiting on a nickname. Somebody come up with a nickname. I'll just take nominations. Oh, we got a couple pilots that are the same color. I'll figure it out. It's all right. We got their names floating around. Jensen takes lead. Oh, no, another. They're not the same color. They switched. Very nice. Okay, Shy Dragon is your leader. Then Jensen. Then Shy Dragon. Shy Dragon back in the lead. Always flying smooth, which is key. We say it all the time. I want Shy Dragon to coach some of the kid legends. They could have been taking some smooth lessons. Now Draken is your leader. Oh, but only for a moment. Curse of the announcer. Sorry, Draken. Side Dragon going through the bonbons. If anyone has a better name for that section, I feel like there are a bunch of bonbon, like wrapped candies stacked in a row. That's what I see in the clouds anyway. Shy Dragon goes through the moving gates. I don't think you have to. I'm learning that you don't have to, but she did it anyway. I like it. Going up the stairs. Jensen's giving chase, though. Oh, does he have the speed? He does. He makes the pass. And Jensen takes it at the last minute. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't sure if it was going to work.
What? Oh, sorry.
Messed up too many times.
Draken had the lead for a minute, but oh, wow. Let's see what this was. Jensen by 400 milliseconds. That's all it was. It was in that straightaway. Jensen, did you think you had enough in the tank to make that pass on that straightaway out to the platform?
Yeah, after coming out of the wagon wheel, as you call it, I was fully to the plastic, wide open, just barely catching up the entire time. Surprised I made the pass.
Shy, did you know he was there? Did you know he was going to try to blow by you? I mean, I was talking about
I was not watching anybody.
Yeah, well, it was
But it'd be
dramatic.
interesting.
It was dramatic, and Jensen made the big pass. I don't know what everybody's flying. You got your choice of micro in this race, so maybe that had a little bit to do with it, but Shy flew an amazing heat there. It was just getting caught at the end. Okay, so Jensen has the first ace. Jensen can end this right now and mark his way into the second place group, unless Shy Dragon and Dragon can stop him. I think anything's possible here. We are in manual mode, so you see the 4 red lights. When they go off, it's time to go. Draken gets down there first, showing what he can do. Nice climb on the, what do I call those? Double stacker. Oh, I think he got stuck in the tunnel though. He's gonna have to get out of there somehow. Jensen bounces, but takes it in stride. Into the bonbons is Jensen. We're on board with your leader right now. If he wins this, he ends the night for Shy Dragon and Draken. Shy Dragon and Draken fighting for their lives, flying for their lives. But Jensen has a healthy lead. Oh, but not. Gets stuck for a moment, and that gives Shy Dragon a chance. She is right behind. As they go out across to the platform, look at that, Jedi Wolf. How cool is that? But Jensen does hang on. Shy Dragon could not catch him the way that he caught her last time. Draken comes in third. Jensen, FPV from Lake Area Technical College, you are moving on to the next round with the second place finishers still alive. And we say goodbye to Shy Dragon and Draken FPV. Draken, thank you for taking a break in your evening to join us. Thank you for flying with us all spring long. I don't know what your summer plans are, but it'd be great to have you. Do you stay up even later in the summer?
Well, it's basically morning for me. As in, I just got up, so you know, it's all on the cards.
All right. Well, we will be in touch. It's great having you fly with us, and I hope you had fun today. Did you have fun on this course, even though you hadn't flown it very much?
Yeah, it was pretty good. If I hadn't messed up so many times, I may have had a different one, but yeah, what can you do? More practice, but I couldn't, so.
Yeah, you've got busy stuff coming up. Good luck with all of your exams and everything. You definitely put the pressure on these pilots, and always fun to have flying with us. So thank you very much. Draken FPV from Southampton over there in the UK. Well, Hampshire, but Southampton College. I think I got that.
Southampton University, but
University.
Yeah, whatever. It's close enough.
I'm gonna write that down. Put on your notepad.
Of course, my pen's not here. I'll get it later. Thanks, Draken. And Shy Dragon off to MCTC this year. And Shy, you were very close there. Could have gone either way. But what do you think of Sauer's course design here? I know you've seen a lot of what he's put together, but where does this rank overall, in your opinion?
I always expect something really crazy and weird, and this was a surprise that it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be.
Interesting. Well, yeah, he definitely is he's pretty serious when it comes to the championship courses, but I like how he expanded it out. I like how he's thinking about what the cameras are going to see in FPV, and I really like that CDSC stacker in there. Really nice. Well, Shy Dragon, it's the end of your sim season at least, and I guess the end of an era, but more to come, I hope, this summer and at MCTC. Thank you for being such a great part of what we do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we will talk to you again soon, I'm sure. Now, let's move on to the 2s. Jensen surviving the 3s and making his way to the 2s, where he's got to deal with, well, he's got to deal with Rusky again, the other pilot with the real plane in his picture. But then there is, so again, Jensen from Lake Area Technical College, Watertown, South Dakota. Rusky from University of North Dakota in Grand Forks. Then we've got on the fly board. Fly board, can I even read my writing? Yeah. On the fly board, it's Poster Duck from University of Minnesota Duluth, who was very close in his heats, as was Nautilus FPV from the University of Minnesota, very close in his heats as well. Actually grabbed a win, I believe. So very strong group of 2s. Only one will emerge. The winner of this Chase the Ace. Still Chase the Ace? We're just chasing the ace.
Yep, Chase the Ace.
All right, the winner of this Chase the Ace will join the other finalists in the final round. So this is a big one. Got to get your wins, and you got to get them fast. Who can win it and prove it before anybody else? We're about to see. Four different schools represented. All good ones. We're excited to have these great schools represented in the YDSC, and it's Poster Duck from UMD. Ooh, Nautilus makes a pass for the Gophers. I like switching to the FPV right when they're going through those tunnels. That is really cool. Nautilus helped me out on that one. Nautilus being chased by Poster Duck, then Rusky, then Jensen. Nautilus is ripping right now. Definitely getting his groove on, finding his lines. Oh, but a little bit of bouncing around in the tunnel, but he gets through it okay. He's got a healthy lead right now if he can hang on to it. Out over the whole stadium. And Nautilus with the first ace. Well done. Here comes Poster Duck, not far behind. Now we go on board with Rusky, who's still in the concourse, going up the stairs. Out over the arena. Favorite part, maybe of everything we've seen today. Rusky gets third. Jensen taking some extreme angles there up on the platform, and he's not officially finished yet. He's got a turtle over, but he's stuck in something.
Nah, I'm stuck.
Can't get out. Okay, well, we will remedy that. But it is Nautilus notching the first ace. Nautilus definitely seems like you're getting comfortable on this course. Different as it is from what we've seen earlier in the CDSC season. I didn't see a mistake, I don't think, on that one. Did that feel pretty clean?
Yeah, it was pretty close. I don't know if you caught it, but I did have a little bobble in the little arch section.
Oh, you did, yes.
But
you're right.
I cleaned it up pretty quick, I think.
You recovered very quickly from that, and that's not easy to do, so nicely done. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Nautilus is holding the ace. You can end it right here. Let's see if anybody else can put the pressure on. We got some people coming in to ready to go.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Poster Duck is your leader. Poster Duck in the lead over Nautilus right now, trying to hold off the ace holder. Got Jensen in third and Rusky in fourth, but Poster Duck, we're on board with Poster Duck. Got a pretty solid lead for the moment as he goes over the hump, looking for an ace of his own. into the concourse section, going up the stairs. There's Nautilus chasing behind, but does he have enough? Does he have enough to catch Poster Duck? He does not. Poster Duck with a solid minute and change heat. Nautilus second that time, so now Poster Duck has an ace. Here comes Jensen. Jensen taking third, and Rusky must have gotten caught back there somehow. Having some issues on this one, but staying alive with that win by Poster Duck. That gives all these pilots a chance to grab 2 wins of their own. Here comes Rusky from the University of North Dakota. All right, way to finish strong. Okay, so 1 ace for Poster Duck, 1 ace for Nautilus. Jensen and Rusky can keep this party going. Otherwise, one of those two will punch their ticket into the finals where they want to be. Ooh, all kinds of traffic, all kinds of speed on display. Poster Duck is in second at the moment, chasing Nautilus. The Bulldog chasing the Gopher. If this were high voltage, we'd be hearing some talk right now. These pilots keeping it quiet and focused. Poster Duck goes down. That's going to give even more room to Nautilus. Nautilus trying to make this official. Has 1 ace already, and he is out over the arena. Poster Duck trying to catch up, but Nautilus won't let him. Nautilus wins the chase, the ace, by 5 seconds over Poster Duck. Here comes Rusky and Jensen. Flying out over the arena. Strong finish by Rusky from North Dakota. Oh, what happened to Jensen? He's stuck in the seats. I think he's going to get out. He does. Nice save. I don't know how he ended up in that front row, but now he's on the platform. Well done, pilots. Okay, so it's Nautilus FPV from the University of Minnesota making the finals, making it out of the seconds into the finals. Congratulations, Nautilus. We will talk to you in just a moment. Jensen FPV, Rusky, and Poster Duck. You guys were all on the verge. Good flying. Poster Duck had an ace of your own. Rusky and Jensen putting the pressure on. We appreciate you guys flying with us. Jensen, we will be in touch with you soon. We will see you soon over there in eastern South Dakota. Rusky.
Oh, yeah.
And then actually, we have talked about you guys coming down for nationals that first weekend in June. I'll talk to you more about it. I hope that's something that you guys can come to Minnesota for. You're not that far away. Rusky, I know you are originally from this area, so we'll talk more about that, but hope you guys enjoyed flying this course from the neighboring states, and you guys are a big part of what we're doing with the CDSC. We really appreciate that, so thank you for flying with us today.
Oh.
All right, and Poster Duck almost had an in there, had an ace of your own. Nautilus was just too much. Could you almost taste the pass, just couldn't get there?
Yeah, I was close, but like I crashed in that last second, and I just couldn't bring it back.
Maybe pushing it just a little too much.
Yep.
All right, well, you two have been, I think at the beginning of the season, you didn't really have much sim experience and didn't have much sim interest. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I have the only sim I've ever done is Phoenix, and before this, I had never even heard of Velocidrone, so I feel like I've come a long way in it.
You absolutely have, yeah. On the verge of making the finals here in this college race, so thank you for giving it a chance and for being a big part of what we're doing here, helping your brother along as well.
You.
He will be racing later tonight, of course, in the big open class 16 pilot bracket, so that'll be exciting. All right, but it is Nautilus, FPV, getting into the finals. Let's look at all of our finalists. Quite an illustrious group. I'm excited to see what happens here. The winner from our first group today, from the University of North Dakota, Grand Forks still represented, studying education. How cool is he going to seem to all of his students when he tells them that he flies drones like this, and races them? Super cool. That's how cool. We've got T-Mad. All right, T-Mad, you've had a bit of a break. Did you meditate or something? What have you been doing while you've been waiting for the final?
I changed my max tilt angle for angle mode, and I've just been practicing that, trying to get better.
Got it. All right. Nice adjustments. All right. Well, congrats on making it this far. We'll see what happens. I believe we're going to go with Super Chase for this, right? Super Chase the Ace for this. So, like the other Chase the Ace, but you got to win 3. First pilot to win 3. So, T-Mad from UND is in the mix. From UMD, University of Minnesota, Duluth, the human flag himself, High Voltage. High Voltage, no stranger to finals. What's your approach when you make it to the end of a race like this? Do you prepare yourself any differently?
Usually it's just leave it all out on the field. You know, leave it all out on the track. It's finals. I don't want to have any regrets that I felt like I was going too slow.
Going for it. I like it. All right, that's High Voltage. Legend from St. Louis Park. Orioles, drone racing dynasty, now leading the way at UMD. Next to him, a fellow St. Louis Park Oriole. Now they're competitors here. Picture is somebody else. We know that guy too, but the pilot is Speedy, racing for the University of Minnesota. Speedy, are you up for racing your old teammate, High Voltage, in this final here?
For sure, I'm really excited.
You are? I'm kind of curious. This is the race within the race a little bit.
A little bit. From Poco.
All right, and then also from the University of Minnesota, one of the longest running pilot careers in the era of Hydra, that's for sure. Started flying with us way back at our second race ever. Actually, third race. It was our third race ever. I think that's the first time we saw you. Now racing for the University of Minnesota, racing in the sim. What a wild journey it's been. Nautilus FPV. Nautilus, your thoughts on this final and what it means to be in the first official championship events for the CDSC. This is the first time we've ever done the CDSC.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, everyone's clearly worked very hard to get here, and I'm just excited to see how this turns out. I think we're going to have some close races, and overall, I think the best pilot is going to prevail here.
I believe that will be the case, and I just want to tell everybody who's watching, you got pilots who are good friends, you got pilots who have flown together a lot. They are all extremely good. If anybody thinks what they're doing is easy, like some video game you just pick up, that is not the case. This is actual flying in a very accurate simulator, and these pilots are doing extraordinary things on a very, very difficult course. So if it looks impressive, it is. And these are the fastest collegiate pilots we've got, and they are about to go head-to-head in a Super Chase the Ace format. First pilot to win 3 times. Win it, prove it, and prove it before anybody else can will be your first ever CDSC Sim Champion here in the spring 2021 season. Are they ready, Sour Power? Good luck, pilots.
Good luck, boys.
Boom. Fast launch. T-Mad had the lead for a minute. T-Mad put in a lot of practice, as I recall. Speedy, T-Mad trading places. I was not paying attention to clock times before, but Speedy and T-Mad are neck and neck, blade to blade. Now Nautilus has moved into second. T-Mad in third, Voltage in fourth. Speedy and Nautilus are very close together, catching glimpses of each other. Oh, but Speedy gets stuck in the tunnel. That springs Nautilus and T-Mad. But it's all very close. Oh. I gotta get the right camera. I missed it. But Nautilus got it. It was so close I had to get to spectator mode, but Nautilus by a little bit less than a second over T-Mad. Voltage climbed into third. Speedy, who had the lead for a while there, ran into some issues. What happened there, Speedy?
I missed there's like a fence thing in between that last green gate and going over to those purple gates and the hovering thing. Yeah. And I didn't see it till last second. There's like a black fence, and I just hit that.
Got it. All right, well. We live and learn. We got more chances. Nautilus gets the first ace, but he needs 3. Man, these guys that don't wear masks came in again. Can somebody tell these guys to wear masks? Boomer, can you tell them to wear masks? You gotta have masks in here. What's that? They have free ones at Nordstrom. All right. Gotta wear masks here still. We're still going with it. All right, Nautilus, congratulations, getting the first ace. T-Mad very close. This is a great group. I cannot wait to see how this continues. It's getting busy here on a Saturday at Ready Tech Go, though. A little ambitious, running a full day of races while we're open on a Saturday. Yeah, you might say that. Here we go. Oh my gosh, all so close together. It's just like, I've never seen the leader order flip like that. Speedy's your leader right now.
I smell green.
Into the bonbons. Voltage talking, as he does.
I smell you, tanks.
Old teammates challenging each other. All right, Speedy's got the lead. Voltage is chasing.
That bobble in the up-down section.
Speedy gets the ace. Voltage second. T-Mad third. Nautilus, ace holder, got stuck somewhere. Finishing fourth. Okay, so anything can happen with this group. What happened there, Nautilus?
Oh yeah, I was just pushing a little too hard, and I made a pretty simple mistake going around the flag there. So yeah.
Well, still in good shape with an ace. Speedy now has an ace. We're going super, so you gotta have 3. Voltage getting in people's ears, though. Like he does. And T-Mad, always a threat. A very close second in the first heat, so this is gonna get more and more interesting the longer we go. I just want to thank these pilots for being fun to watch. Putting on a great show today. As the day continues. All right, I'm still trying to figure out the right way. I'm going to go FPV. That's what I want to do. Got to be ready for those lights to go off and then just full send it down. High Voltage is your leader right now. Oh my God, look at all the streaks of light. These pilots ripping through this double stacker section. A lot of this course is similar to what we're going to see in the YDSC race later tonight. But with key differences, Voltage wants an ace. He's giving it all he's got here in the Bonbons, but guess what? Speedy just made the pass. Nautilus as well. So Speedy and Nautilus, each looking for a second ace, put themselves in strong position.
Speedy made a mistake going through that tunnel.
But still has the lead. All right. Speedy.
Too many mistakes were made.
Voltage trying to catch him. Can he do it?
Nope.
No. Very close though. Just 2 seconds apart. Nautilus coming in third, and T-Mad not far behind in fourth. Speedy Tinkles with the second ace. Wow.
Too speedy.
You created a monster, Voltage.
I have.
A mild-mannered, quiet monster. Okay. Well, the University of Minnesota double represented here. And the only pilots with aces are from the University of Minnesota. 2 for Speedy Tinkles, 1 for Nautilus. That's pretty dominant. Someone's got to call the paper at the U of M. What's the paper called at the U of M? Sound like an old guy. What's the paper? Do they have a student newspaper?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no clue.
You don't read this
I don't know either.
The daily paper? When I was in college, there was a daily paper that everybody got, like a physical paper. But I mean, you know, I'm old.
Probably online now.
Probably online and maybe ignored, unfortunately. I made the cover. I made the cover of my college's daily paper once. I was like big man on campus for a day.
How'd you do that?
I was playing football in a park that was going to get built on. Like, we're going to build a library in the park, so they took a picture of the kids enjoying it before it was gone, and it was me. Felt pretty cool. Those days are gone, though. Online front page isn't quite the same. But whatever that paper is, they should be notified that the Gophers are dominating here. Can somebody else grab an ace? It's up to T-Mad from UND, High Voltage from UMD. But Speedy Tinkles is 1 away. Can he close this out right here? He's got plenty of competition. Oop. There's the descent. We are into it. We are racing college pilots, CDSC, Sim Championships weekend. We've been talking about it for months. T-Mad is your leader. T-Mad's put in a lot of practice on this course. I think he's ready to just go for it. Still very close for everybody. All locked in the Bonbon section. Ooh, Speedy's overtaken the lead. Made a quick pass.
Oh, no.
Voltage getting hung up. Voltage is in second. He's chasing Speedy Tinkles. Speedy Tinkles, he has 2 aces. And he is about to end it. And he does! University of Minnesota, Speedy is your CDSC champion. Finishing ahead of High Voltage, ahead of T-Mad, and his teammate Nautilus coming through, the only other ace holder. And look at that picture.
Block.
He's trying to not be here, and he's here anyway. Look at that. That's right, Speedy. His real name is Clayton. He is 18. His day job is school. He doubles up on school. St. Louis Park High School and the University of Minnesota, where he's taking classes. But he got through all of that just in time to fly with us here on Sim Championship Saturday. Squeezing it in before prom. We appreciate it. Speedy, you are our champion. We'll be right back with you in just a second. I just want to thank these other finalists. Nautilus, your teammate, looking pretty good today. I hope you enjoyed your time racing on Sim Championships weekend. I know you've been extremely busy, so anytime you give us, we appreciate. But tell us about your time in the CDSC. Take it all the way back to when we were flying IRL, too. You had some fun flying IRL at Ready Tech Go last fall when we were able to do that.
Yeah, I was there kind of from the start of the in-person CDC flying at Ready Tech Go, and I really enjoy those courses. I mean, there's so much variety you can do in such a small space at the Ready Tech Go facility. It's super impressive, and it's been a fun saga. I mean, I've been there to train with Poster Duck, and I think Speedy was there with me at one point as well. So I mean, it's just fun to see these pilots that you fly with so often, and be able to meet them in both like a friendly setting as well as like a super competitive setting. It's just fun.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say all that. It's really been a joy having you participate and be a part of this and flying with us here live and getting into the sim side as well. So thank you, Nautilus FPV. Also, you've worked as a mentor in the YDSC and helped us start the team at St. Thomas Academy as well. So huge part of what we do. We can't thank you enough, and great job flying today. Really fun to watch. You guys were awesome.
Yeah, thank you. It was a blast.
All right, and then we had T-Mad from University of North Dakota. Coolest teacher ever. I hope all of his students know that. T-Mad, what you've been student teaching this spring, right? What grade?
Mostly 5th grade.
5th grade. Okay. Do they have any idea that you fly drones this fast?
I've tried to talk to some of them, and they have no idea what drone racing is.
We're gonna have to change that. I know that Jensen's over there in South Dakota. He's gonna help create some programs in eastern South Dakota. So we'll talk more about that. But T-Mad, you put some practice in on this course. It definitely showed. I hope you enjoyed yourself today.
Thank you.
All right. Well, a busy man, but snuck in some time on a Saturday. We appreciate that. T-Mad from University of North Dakota, studying education. Then we have high voltage. High voltage. You know, all season long, Voltage, you've just kind of come in and done major damage and ducked out, and you got done with your classes, and here you are in the finals. And I believe, well, let's see, who will reserve champion be? Nautilus had an ace, but on the points, it looks like Voltage.
Voltage will take home second, so Speedy and Voltage taking home the champion and the reserve champion badges today for the CDSC.
Oh,
that is pretty amazing.
Just moving the
SLP
SLP
still on
dominance.
top.
Just
SLP still on top.
For those who don't know, High Voltage, one of the original members of the St. Louis Park Orioles team, now a freshman, finished his freshman year at college at University of Minnesota Duluth, racing with us in the CDSC, getting the reserve champion badge here in the CDSC. Quite a story. Voltage, from the moment that we brought drone racing into St. Louis Park High School, and you're like, oh, I've done that before. Talk about how this has gone for you.
Oh, it's been an extensive journey of skipping class to fly drones in high school to starting the club the second year with Speedy Tinkles and other SLP pilots, and just watching YDSC grow as a whole. It's really an amazing thing that you can't get anywhere else, especially in such a new sport. It's amazing to see how this is growing and how everybody's just getting faster and faster, and it pushes me to try even harder and to race more, and it pushes me. I'm excited for what it comes to the future.
Well, we look forward to having you fly with us in person here soon. next weekend is state championship weekend, and we've got a college division. We've got Minnesota Duluth, we've got University of Minnesota, we've got St. Cloud State coming in. So that'll be fun. So we look forward to seeing you there as this journey continues. And yeah, you've been a big part of the whole thing. So thank you for all that you've done. And yeah, just a year ago we were doing this in the sim, and now we can still do it in the sim, but we can do it in real life again too. And I'm very pleased to say that. So, and you did pretty well for having your vaccine yesterday.
Yeah, I woke up this morning with pretty achy, had some pretty bad sleep, so I'm glad I did as well as I did. Glad I was able to race.
Very impressive. Well, I guess you have that as an excuse if Speedy ever gives you a hard time.
I think this is High Voltage first individual win in the YDSC.
That might be because he finished. He did not get.
I'm looking at all the badges. I don't see his name. I mean, Speedy won the Collegiate Summer Championship. Huh. Well, look at that. High Voltage, congratulations. Your first badge with your name on it.
Can that be? I know the first race at Apple Valley High School, Voltage was in the finals but had some drone issues, right? And then
yeah, I think
last year in the sim.
Yeah, because I didn't race sim. All that much. So when we switched over to sim, I didn't do as well.
That's right. Yeah. Well, you've come a long way in the sim, and now you got a big reserve champ badge here to go along with Speedy's. This is pretty impressive. You guys are doing the right things. You might want to talk to the kids back at the high school, though. Just gonna say. All right, so moving. That's a good transition into our CDSC champion here. On his way to college soon, already taking college classes, deserving of this title. And he won in the summer too? Wait, in the summer? Mm-hmm. You were doing college?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did a college race at the end of the summer, didn't we, Ryan?
How do I forget that? And Speedy won that? Speedy.
End of last summer. Yeah, Speedy. We did a college event.
Not end of the fall, but end of the summer? I guess we didn't really do it. We did some season end fall stuff.
I have Vanadium and EC Racer, and then I have Speedy and Resky were the college winners.
Speedy, do you remember that?
Vaguely, yes. I remember informing you guys I was doing PSEO, and you're like, oh, we need some pilots for the CDSC to get it started.
That was the first season, yeah.
And you came in and won it. Well,
we've just done a lot of races, you know.
I think that's deserving of Hall of Fame status, CDSC Hall of Fame. Racking up the badges. This is Speedy Tinkles. Speedy, what do you have to say for yourself? You must like flying in this arena.
Yeah, this was really fun, and I enjoyed those finals so much. All four of us were really close, and it really made me have to push in order to win that. I just really enjoyed those races.
They were super fun to watch. It must have been fun, too, with Voltage trying to talk behind you, but he couldn't catch you. Is there a special satisfaction in that?
Yeah, when he started talking, I would hold my breath sometimes, especially when I knew he was right behind me. It was definitely a strategy. I'm glad I managed to keep my mental game strong enough to get through that, but I actually almost considered taking my headset off for the racing. I was like, out of your head. Should I do it? Should I not do it?
Oh, well, I look forward to seeing you guys next weekend when we have the Minnesota State Season Championships here at Mall of America. Not just at Ready, Tech, Go, by the way. It's going to be all over the Mall of America. And you guys will be once again racing for rival schools after starting your careers at St. Louis Park. It's a great story. Congratulations, Speedy Tinkles. Another CDSC championship. Almost forgot about the first one, but thanks to Joel for digging that up. Prolific, my friend. Well done. And we are...
Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome. We are almost all the way through. 4 down, 1 to go. We let the college kids. Look at that CDSC stacker. Nautilus doing power loopy kind of things. Exploring the CDSC stack that Sour Power built. I don't know if any of this is possible in real life.
The stack that Sour built. Oh, that's totally possible. Defying the gravity right there.
Yes.
Right, that C coming up and over. It could be done.
I don't know if you pilots know that the first race this morning with the Kid Legends, Sour spelled K-leg in gates on the floor. And these elementary kids had to fly through the letters K-L-E-G on the floor. It wasn't easy, I'll put it that way. But that was our first race of the day. Then we went Ovaltine. Then we went Trail Mix. Then we brought you the college kids. Always a good time. Now they get released early so they can go party. But we got one race to go. That's right, at 7 p.m. Central, the finale of our Sim Championship Saturday, YDSC Open Class Sim Championship Bracket. The fastest pilots we know. They will all be on display. A traditional 16 pilot bracket. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you tune in. I want to thank all the pilots who have flown with us already today, including these college pilots. Congratulations again to Speedy Tinkles and High Voltage, champion and reserve champion respectively in the CDSC. It was a blast to watch for Nautilus and TMAD as well. What a great final that was. Time to sign off. Sour Power's got a doozy lined up for those YDSC kids. Netizen is writing code and doing things, and we will be ready in about an hour's time. Exactly an hour.
Yes.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
Thanks everybody for watching. Oh, by the way, Speedy, Cosmex is blowing up the chat. Loving what he was seeing. Your protege said he was working with you this morning. Speedy is actually trying to bring up the youngsters at St. Louis Park, giving back. We appreciate it. All right, everybody, tune in an hour for the finale, Sim Championships weekend. We are almost all the way through, and the best is yet to come. Here we go. See you at 7.
See you later.